is a short story written by William Sidney Potter, best known as O. Henry. He was born on September 11, 1862 in Greensboro, North Carolina. When William was 3, his mother died from tuberculosis, and he and his father moved into the home of his paternal grandmother. As a child, Potter was always reading, everything from classic to dime novels. He was accused of stealing money. He escaped from the law to New Orleans, and when he knew his wife was dying, he returned to US and gave up with the police. Then he started writing short stories at the jail, and this made him to change his name and use a pen name as O. Henry, because he didn't want that his readers know he was in jail. Potter's most prolific writing period started in 1902, when he moved to New York City to be near his publishers. While there, he wrote 381 short stories. He wrote a story a week for over a year for the New York World Sunday magazine. His wit, characterization, and plot twists were adored by his readers, but often panned by critics. Potter was a heavy drinker, and his health deteriorated markedly in 1908, which affected his writing. He died on June 5, 1910, of cirrhosis of the liver, complications of diabetes, and an enlarged heart. The plot of the gift to the Magi was that she didn't have enough money to buy a gift for Jim, and one choice to have enough money to buy a gift was selling her hair. But this was one of the most prized possessions, so she sacrificed her hair to buy the fob chain for his watch. But then both exchanged their gifts. They noticed that it would be useful. Theme. One of the themes found in this story is sacrifice, because in the gift of the Magi, a young couple have to decide what each is willing to do to show love for the other. Background. For this story, O. Henry makes an allusion or reference to the Magi. According to Christian tradition, the Magi were three wise men or kings who traveled to Bethlehem, guided by a miraculous star, to present gifts of frankincense, myrrh, and gold to the infant Jesus. These gifts were prized possessions. Literary element. Situational irony is used for plot twists, which is constantly used by O. Henry. But what is situational irony? In order to understand what is this, first we need to show what is irony. It's a literary element which consists in a contrast between what is expected to happen and what actually occurs. There are three types of irony commonly used in literature. One of these is the situational irony, which is found when a character or the readers expect one thing to happen, but something else happens instead. Setting. By the context, we can infer that the story takes place in New York because Della makes a reference about a place in the city and then they talk a Broadway window. Reading strategy. The writing strategy you need to use while reading this story is to predict what might happen next. Vocabulary. The vocabulary found on this story according to the context is instigate, to stir up, provoke, vestibule that means a small entryway within a building, agile, able to move quickly and easily, falter, to hesitate from lack of courage or confidence, ransack, to search or examine vigorously, prudence, the use of good judgment and common use, ravage, serious damage, assertion, a statement, covet, greatly desire or wished for, and chronicle, a record of events.